The night stretches like a velvet ocean, and I walk beneath its trembling tide, feeling the pulse of constellations hum against the quiet of my own heartbeat. My footsteps sink into the soft hush of desert sand, and the wind gathers stories that have waited centuries to be heard. A whisper brushes the rim of the world. Stars drink the blood of sleeping fire. What does it mean, this secret of the heavens? Is it the slow sip of light from the last embers of the sun? The way evening devours the day with patient teeth? Or is it the language of the soul, a riddle for those who walk alone beneath the endless black and listen for the echo of their own becoming? I lift my eyes. Above me, stars gleam like silver chalices tipped toward a hidden flame. They shine, yes, but not with innocence. They drink, they take, they feast on the quiet furnace of the universe, the sleeping fire at the heart of all that breathes. Each star a story, each story a mouth, each mouth a hunger, and the hunger is ancient. Older than mountains, older than oceans, older even than the memory of time. The night is not silence. It is the slow feast of eternity. I walk farther, the desert unfolding like a dark scroll of forgotten scripture. Sand grains glitter like spilled constellations beneath the moon's pale watch. Somewhere a jackal sings, its cry a thin ribbon of silver torn from the fabric of stillness. On its song is a prayer and a warning. Nothing sleeps forever, not even fire. The wind shifts, carrying scents of salt and memory. Perhaps there was once a sea here long ago before thirst conquered the earth. Perhaps the sea remembers the star's first drink, the first sip of light from the world's newborn flame. I imagine waves of molten fire cooled by celestial lips, a quieting of rage, a lullaby of ice. Above me, the Milky Way spills across the dark like milk poured from a dreamer's hand. I think of blood, red, warm, unstoppable. I think of fire, gold, ravenous, untamed. Together they make the heartbeat of the cosmos. The stars drink, and I feel their hunger ripple through my own veins. What is it to burn? What is it to be consumed? Perhaps we are all small fires, sleeping beneath the weight of our own ashes, waiting for the stars to sip our light. Perhaps every love we've lost, every hope we've buried, is a tiny flame the night will one day taste. I remember a face, long gone, eyes like twin moons. And we once lay beneath this same sky and named the stars with careless joy. We thought them distant guardians, cold and eternal. We never guessed they were thirsty. We never guessed they would drink the blood of our own sleeping fires, our dreams, our promises until nothing remained but embers. A comet streaks suddenly, a knife of brilliance across the void. It is a scream made of light, a testament to fleeting fury. I whisper to it, take my secrets, take my regrets, let them burn across eternity. The comet does not answer, but its tail blazes a vow I cannot read. I keep walking. The night deepens, folds within folds of dark velvet. I hear the pulse of the earth beneath my soles. Somewhere molten rivers churn inside mountains, sleeping fire beneath a crust of stone. The stars drink that hidden blaze too. They drink everything. I remember the old stories of the desert tribes, how the first dawn was born when the stars grew drunk on the blood of the world's first fire and spilled light back into the void. How every sunrise is merely the stars sobering, releasing what they have taken. Perhaps that is why morning feels like forgiveness. Perhaps that is why dawn tastes like the aftermath of a long confession. Yet tonight no forgiveness comes. Tonight the stars are ravenous, and they drink without mercy, and the sleeping fire of my own heart stirs restless. And I feel its warmth rise like a phantom sun inside me. I wonder if the stars taste me too. My thoughts become embers, glowing with ancient questions. Why do we fear darkness when darkness is the true feast of light? Why do we cling to daylight when the stars hold the secrets of every flame? Perhaps the soul is itself a star, drinking the blood of forgotten fires, glowing from the wounds of its own hunger. The desert wind grows colder. I wrap my cloak tighter. The sky tilts closer, enormous and endless. A cathedral of devouring brilliance. At each constellation a chalice. Each planet a silent witness. Each meteor a drop of spilt blood from the feast. I think of those who came before, travelers, poets, lovers, warriors. They too must have stood here, stunned by the night's hunger. They too must have whispered, "Stars drink the blood of sleeping fire." They too must have felt the slow, sweet ache of being tasted by the infinite. And what of tomorrow? Will the sun rise again, golden and forgiving? Or will the stars drink too deeply, leaving the world a quiet cinder? Perhaps every dawn is a negotiation, a fragile treaty between flame and void. Perhaps every sunrise is a star's reluctant sigh. I kneel, pressing my palms into the sand. The grains are warm, as though the earth dreams of its own hidden fire. And I close my eyes and feel the stars draw nearer. Their thirst a low hum in the blood of night. I breathe, and in that breath I become both flame and darkness, both offering and feast. In this moment, I am the sleeping fire. I am the blood. I am the sky's quiet sacrament, and the stars drink and I give. The night deepens, eternal, infinite, and somewhere, far beyond the veil of sight, the first hint of dawn waits like a promise the stars have yet to break.